When we started working with Studio Lenza, the process initially was to sit down and figure out what story were we trying to tell, right? We're trying to figure out our why. Why do we do what we do? Well, as a business owner, we know that answer already, but now we need to share it with our potential clients and get that story out there. And Randy's vision, sitting down and helping us his vision is to sit down and help us develop ours so that we could tell our story, get out to the public who we are, the level of professionalism that Randy brings to the table. Being able to really sit down and have him know exactly what questions to ask you to get the best out of us so we could convey that in the story that we were trying to tell. It's immense. The education that he brings to the table, just really understanding and knowing his craft to the extent that he made us extremely comfortable to be able to really, make this seem natural. Randy in Studio Lenza really has a turnkey process that makes this incredibly simple. As a business owner, we know our craft, but Randy really has that down to an absolute science, to where all we really had to do was show up. Seeing the finished product was what a joy. So here, you understand, you come in front of this camera and you're expecting, to act a certain way or to do a certain thing, but all of that melts away because Randy just makes you feel absolutely at ease. And you can see that in the finished product when you're watching the videos you receive back and seeing that you're not just getting a video of you talking about yourself. You're getting a visual storytelling of who you are, what you do, and why it's a passion. The experience that we had, the professionalism that we experienced, and the end result of seeing all of our passion brought to screen is something that has just been absolutely immeasurable to our business. So we had social media already, and we were putting up infographics and good educational pieces and whatnot, but we realized that there was a piece missing, and that piece was the visual aspect of who we are and really wanting to tell our story. It's really hard to kind of explain who you are and what you're all about in a picture. But when you can be on screen, talking to potential clients, explaining your passion and what you can bring to the table and why you do what you do, that is just absolutely a boon to the marketing aspect of you trying to build your business. So we're in the financial world. Obviously, we have a huge compliance obligation that we have to meet, and Studio Lenza made that absolutely seamless. They seem to understand all of our constraints, and they were able to work within those constraints that we have in an absolute seamless manner. Relationships are everything in business. As a small business owner, if you're not building relationships, then you're already behind the 8 ball. That relational aspect is so important. The content that you need, the ability to really share who you are, why you're doing what you're doing, and why it's your passion helps foster the beginnings of that relationship. And that makes this visual storytelling aspect that Studio Lenza does such an important piece of your marketing, because this is the building blocks of relationships. Someone that's looking for you. They don't know they need you. But as soon as they see your videos and they see your passion, the things that Studio Lenza and Randy bring out of you on that camera screen, that builds relationships. That's the building blocks, the very foundation of what you're trying to do in a relational type of business.